June 12th is recognized as World Day Against Child Labor, with the theme for this year being Social Justice for All and End Child Labor. We join our Caribbean partners through the regional initiative by adopting the slogan, "Let's accelerate to end the scourge of child labor in our countries." Child labor is understood to be the engagement of children for economic activity that prevents their full and active participation in education and other social activity required for their development. This includes exposing the children to hazardous conditions. In Jamaica, our research conducted by Stated in 2016 Youth Activity Survey has revealed that over 37,000 children were exposed to child labor. And its recent child labor risk model has identified that close to 54,000 children are at risk of child labor. This presents a clear and present danger, and it requires urgent public action as my ministry continues to lead programs at the community level to combat all forms of child labor. The highest risk of child labor has been identified in the parishes of Portland and St. Thomas, while Kingston and St. Andrew, Clarendon, Trelawney, St. James, Hanover, and St. Elizabeth present worrying trends. Children in Jamaica have been engaged in economic activity related to fisheries, small construction activities, nightclubs and bars, agriculture, dry goods peddling, and other informal commercial activities. It is important for parents and children to be aware of the distinction now between child labor and child work. When a parent gives a child a regular domestic activity, such as a chore or some learning experience, that is child work. And it's quite acceptable once it does not expose the child to hazards or prevent the child from their educational and social development. Jamaica has been recognized regionally for its efforts as a leader in the programs of research and strategies to eradicate child labor in all its forms. In support of this, the International Labour Organization and the government of the United States of America have given us solid support. This year, as we continue to combat child labor, my ministry, together with its multi-agency partners, will continue the community-level engagements with civil society groups, educators, and families, all to bring about greater awareness for victims of child labor, as well as preventative measures in the most vulnerable parishes. What can you do in your community to combat child labor? Eradicating the scourge of child labor must be the responsibility of all. Let us commit to keeping our children in school and ensuring that they attend school regularly. Justices of the peace, teachers, PTAs, religious leaders, civil society groups, and children, I encourage you to participate in the sensitization sessions, assist us in identifying areas of vulnerability, and report suspected cases of child labor using our hotline 211. That's 211. At the same time, the wider dialogue and action to uphold the right to decent work, protection of workers' rights, and raising awareness of child labor are all important steps that must continue. I give my commitment as minister to lead the national drive in this pursuit with one resolute and committed action. Let us accelerate the steps necessary for the eradication of child labor and the creation of a brighter, more socially just future for our children and the nation. God bless our children, and God bless Jamaica, land we love. One love.